shouting Tomlin has to go with all of your friends.
That is so fetch.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Suddenly the clouds faded, sunshine and rainbows.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
Dave longing for the days, putting the team on blast.
I brought this up on Twitter.
Trent breaks down the tape, finds a way to contrast. Bob has faith in the boys while he ignores all the noise. David puffing on his cigar, tossing stats with poise. It's Steelers sanctuary, best chat on the internet. Arguments you can't forget, a family united.
What's up, guys, and welcome to Steelers Sanctuary Podcast and the Here We Go podcast. Combined forces for this monumental day in Steelers history. We're going to talk about I spent all morning figuring out an open for how much I was angry at Mike Tomlin and the Steelers for losing that game. And the guy goes and quits before I can even let him have it. Mike Tomlin, no longer the coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow.
Wow is fucking right.
Some of you were wondering why I was so calm and serene last night. I had a feeling something. I didn't think it was going to be Tomlin, but
it
I
wasn't
had
12 margaritas at all. But go ahead.
Yeah,
had absolutely nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I just had a feeling that something big was going to happen. I thought, honestly, what I thought it was Art was going to come out publicly and say, "No, we're not picking up the option." I'm shocked. I'm happy, but I'm shocked.
Trent?
Thank fucking God. I mean, let's be honest. We've been going on and on about this dude for fucking months at this point. Pushing years. I know I haven't been on this show for years, but I know Colin and I have been talking about this for way longer than just this season. I mean, Tomlin was obviously the problem. There's one common denominator. We've talked about it a million times. You change coordinators, the offense looks the same. You change coordinators on the other side of the ball, the defense looks the same. I mean, players come in, players go. Quarterbacks change, quarterbacks go. And it's still the same fucking result. Everything was the same. It's the same thing replaying out over and over again. And, yeah, we won the AFC North and maybe one of the worst AFC North divisions that we've seen. And I can't even remember how long. It's been a very long time since this division's been this far down. But you know what? At the end of the day, Tomlin gave us some good years. There's no doubt about that. He's been a good coach for a long time, but it got stale. It's been stale for way too long. And the organization has needed a reset more than the fucking Pirates needed a reset, right? I mean, Jesus, they need an ownership change and GM changes everything else. But like at this point, it feels like the Steelers were in a more desperate situation because it was literally the same loop over and over again. So we got it. Thank God.
Guys, he tried to tell us last night after the game. When they asked the question, I want to make sure I read this verbatim. When they said, how do you feel about the energy that you felt from the fans tonight after the game? He said, and I quote, "Words are cheap. It's about what you do or you don't do. People talk too much in our business. You either do or you don't." That was him telling us, okay, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I truly believe that.
Yeah.
So,
Phil, you got some opening thoughts on Mike Tomlin being gone? Depressed, I can tell. It's got you down.
I'm infuriated, guys. I don't know what to say. No, bottom line is, listen, I will be 22 years old in April. Mike Tomlin was hired when I was a year and 4 months old. Okay. I don't know Pittsburgh Steelers football without Tomlin. Straight up. And that's what I told my mom the same thing. I don't know what it's like.
You're making me want to cry. Like,
yeah, me too.
I'm so sorry. Like,
it's okay. Listen, I'll use the family card again. Like my younger sister even asked me, she's like, "Well, did you ever like Tomlin?" Oh my God, I martyred Tomlin for years, and then Antonio Brown went batshit crazy and he was gone. That was pretty much my wake up call. Like, this Tomlin motherfucker's got some big balls. And then we extended Ben. Then the 2020 season happened. Then the last 3 years have happened. And I've been saying it since after 2020. Listen, it's done. Game is done. Okay, this guy has to go. It's ran its course. It's like any friendship. I've lost numerous friendships over the years. Sometimes you just understand. Listen, it's hit its wit's end. It's done. Okay, it's over. Right? It always lasts a little bit longer after you say it's over, but it was over for 4 years. Okay. But the bottom line is, guys, it's the best thing that could have happened with the franchise. I respect Tomlin for stepping down. Now, in my opinion, I think it was an ultimatum. I really do. I think it was one of those.
Really?
Oh, 100%. I think it was one of those Khan and Weidel sitting there like, dude, listen, brother, we're either going to fire you or you could step away. We still have rights to him. Other teams are going to pay up. I think that, one of Atlanta, Arizona, Miami, Tampa Bay, they're going to pay a pretty penny for him. But as long as it's not in Pittsburgh, I hope he kicks ass. I hope he does great. Good for him. But I just, it was fun. It was.
That's awesome. Listen,
Your internet was freed, by the way. It's been freed.
Our man, Gray.
I think everything about me is free, dude. I haven't smiled this much in so long. Like I feel a little different today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just had a normal work day, got off work, went to the gym, and just came home. Not once did I think a negative thought. From 2:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this afternoon to 7:37, I haven't thought a negative thing all day. I feel beautiful inside, man. I feel great.
I feel beautiful inside. There's a few things you said that I want to get into. But first, I've had my blogs for, I think, 7 years now. I think I've written minimum 4 Tomlin needs to go posts. Probably more than that.
Only 4? Okay.
I know. But after every year, it's a rewritten thing. My initial reaction is just shock. I never thought that man would walk away voluntarily, and I never thought the Steelers would fire him. So today was like complete shock to me.
But he does get to walk away. Sorry, but he does get to walk away where he can say, and the internet is the internet, and young people will go, he's the winningest coach in Steelers history, even though he's tied with Noel. He does get to walk away with that. Remember, I've been saying that all year. He's got to get to Noel for it to be even a possibility. He got to Noel, and he's out. So, go, and by the way, Mike Greenberg, go fuck yourself. Be careful what we wish for. Yeah, a decade. Colin's lifetime with no playoff wins.
There is a world.
Hey, I was in 6th grade.
There is a world where AR2 screws us up and hires the wrong guy and fucks us for a decade.
I think
luckily, coaches start off with 3-year contracts.
Yeah.
I think Dan Rooney is coming.
Dude.
I think it's coming.
It's tomorrow, right?
2
o'clock?
Right? Maybe we'll have something tomorrow.
Okay. Dude, could you imagine if that's the next announcement that he's stepping down? Oh, my gosh.
It would kind of track,
Who?
Art Rooney second.
He's older than the Chief and Dan Rooney when they stepped down.
Yeah, so it's time. It's time for him too.
Is it going to be the younger Rooney?
Yeah, Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
He was a quarterback in college. He's a football guy. He's been on the business side for a while, but yes, he's the successor.
One thing I don't agree with Colin is I don't think Colin and White will have the power to give Tomlin ultimatums. This was Tomlin by himself deciding I've had enough. I don't know if it's the personal issues that were insinuated a while back, or if he's just tired and needs a break, or what it is.
I think that they've known for a while he's leaving.
Yeah, I do too.
I think there were hints.
Because we talked about it in the prep. When those rumors about Chris Shula the Steelers were doing due diligence on Chris Shula, like
who does that? Why would
17, you never ever heard that.
It's the Steelers. It's Mike Tomlin. Why are you doing your due diligence? Why would
people just laughed it off as that's bullshit? It's not. That's not a truth, and it probably is now. Looking back at it,
do you believe at all what Josina Anderson said when she said that was the guy she was talking about was Mike Tomlin?
I think she throws mud against the wall and see if it sticks.
I wouldn't
And she's
believe
got lucky.
Josina. Yeah, I wouldn't believe Josina Anderson if she said the sky was blue on a sunny day.
Okay, I just want to throw it out there.
She does have some.
No.
I want to go real quick by saying that when Josina originally posted that, however, I think it was early November, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I truly did believe it was a Harbaugh tweet. I truly, like, wholeheartedly believed it was a Harbaugh tweet because the Ravens, Eric DaCosta, he doesn't really fuck around and find out. He kind of just like does what he wants. I guess that's kind of a bad way to put it because he's GM, but I honestly did think that was a Harbaugh tweet. I didn't think that had anything to do with Tomlin. I figured Tomlin was going to finish out his contract till Trent, end of 2027 and then call it a career.
Yeah.
I didn't anticipate on him going out this year. I thought he would at least wait till his contract is up in 2027. You guys got to understand, he is only 53 years old.
Yeah.
Like, he easily, if he wanted to, he could have held us hostage for another decade, dozen years.
Yeah.
Like truly, genuinely could have.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't. And I tweeted this. I tweeted this on my burner. My one Twitter's banned for Matt. Thank you, Matt LaFleur, for ruining my Saturday night.
God, what happened there? That's a side story. We'll have to.
Long story.
Do we even need to ask? We've followed Colin long enough to know he's banned for something.
It's okay. It's okay.
So, but I did tweet on my burner. I was like, you know what? Like I kind of came up with the ultimatum theory on the way home from work. But at the time, I was like, you know what? Like, I really did have like a wholehearted respect for Tomlin for stepping down, as opposed to keeping us hostage. I mean, he knew he had to know it was time.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, like I said earlier, it's like a friendship that you know is done, like that you know has hit its wit's end. Like he had to know he was done, and so I respect that, and I truly do hope the best for him. I hope he kicks ass in Tampa Bay or Miami or Phoenix, Arizona, wherever the fuck he wants to go fuck himself at. But hope he does okay.
Actually, I think Colin, his theory of Colin Weidel, I don't think Art had the balls to give the ultimatum. I kind of agree that it wasn't Colin Weidel's decision, but I think Art said, go tell him he's not getting an extension, see what happens. I could see Art being that kind of cheesy, no balls kind of guy.
Somebody else do the dirty work.
Yeah, I guess. It's possible. Who'd have thought? How much would you have bet that Zach Taylor would be the last coach standing in the AFC North?
Oh my God. I said something about that not that long ago. I'm like,
it's insane.
I'm like, watch the guy who is probably the worst coach of the entire bunch end up being the last man standing.
We thought he was going to be the first one fired in the AFC North, and he's still standing, and everyone else is gone.
Incredible. One of us, I can't remember who it was. One of us picked him to be fired first as the first coach of the season fired.
Well, I'm so glad you mentioned that. I'm looking that up right now. Which one of us picked that?
No, I
think I think it was me.
I think it was you too, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I picked Stefanski to be the first one fired.
Which, listen, I want to say real quick, what is the deal with the Stefanski? I think Stefanski's a very good coach.
No, I don't mean Colin.
I would have no problem hiring Stefanski if I'm Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I don't mean like really because of him. Just that they just can't. That organization just doesn't.
Cleveland, yeah. I think we all have a pretty good respect for Stefanski.
Would you guys give me like out of 10 your excitement level if we hired Stefanski a week from today?
6.
Yeah, I was thinking 6 in my head too. I think they can do better.
As a head coach, probably a 5.
Man, I have to be embarrassed and admit this. You guys picked Mike McDaniel, Kevin Stefanski, and Brian Dable all to get fired. And I picked Zach Taylor thinking, okay, outside the box, but the Bengals are going to suck. And Zach Taylor survived.
I'd go like 7.5 with Stefanski. If I'm being honest, I think I admire Stefanski. I mean, dude, he won Coach of the Year with Joe fucking Flacco.
It's true,
dude.
He also won Coach of the Year. He also won Coach of the Year and gave Tom an absolute belt in the playoffs with Baker Mayfield. And we can all have our own opinions about Baker Mayfield. Yeah,
he did that.
And we could have our own
opinions.
opinions.
Stefanski was even there. but the
Let me
game
ask-
plan he had was
Yeah.
perfect.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
COVID on
They
that
had,
playoff
He got
game.
COVID.
they had an interim, but and that wasn't even the best version of Baker. Like Baker's best
No.
version was
No.
2023 in Tampa. He still was kind of below average that year, that 2020 year. So a 2-time coach of the year in that organization, I admire, but I understand it if you don't.
No, I think it with Stefanski, it's more just that organization in general than it was him. That's
Yeah.
the way I look at it.
If you do get Stefanski, sorry, China, I didn't mean to cut you off. This is a question for everybody. If you do get Stefanski, do you get Schwartz?
I hope so, because Schwartz is an excellent DC. He's an excellent DC.
Problem, guys, is that they're never going to hire Stefanski.
No.
I don't think
It's
so.
never. That's
No.
not. There's.
He
it's
is
not the
young
Steeler
enough.
way. It's not the Steeler way.
How old? He's 40. He's 43. I checked earlier.
Yeah, he's
He's
young
43. Yeah.
It's not the age, guys. It's the fact that he's already been a head coach. They don't do that. They don't
Yeah.
hire former head coaches.
It's going to be if they hold to what they've done in the past, it's going to be a young coordinator in the league.
Correct.
Defensive.
Yeah,
that
defensive
probably
guy.
nobody is
Chris
thinking
Shula.
of.
And that's where I'm
Fits
hoping
it.
they.
So
break the
Chris
cycle.
Shula. Chris
Yeah,
Shula.
pretty much.
Yeah, and
He's-
that's-
especially with that
I'm
name.
not going to complain with that one. I wouldn't complain with it.
Well, that's the thing. The Bloodlines thing has Chris Shula written all over it. And guess what? Fun fact. Guess where he went to college? Same
Where?
college as Benjamin Todd Roethlisberger.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Guess who he played college football with? Mister Benjamin Todd Roethlisberger.
Did
Wow.
not know that.
Yeah.
He's 39. He's 39 years. I think it has Chris Shula
And when
written
you
all
like
over it.
do that thing with your eyebrows, it
But-
gets me excited. Yeah,
But
yeah.
most importantly
Let's
about
settle that
Chris
a
Shula,
Yeah.
for people who want an offensive mind, because Steelers will go defense, is Chris Shula comes off the Sean McVay tree. So don't think he doesn't have access to a real offensive coordinator. He will. People.
He's
he
going to
will have
bring
OC.
over Los Angeles' like quarterback shoe cleaner, and we're going to put up 35 a game.
That'd be amazing. I can agree with that.
I don't think Mason Rudolph has that in him, but if they can get it to 20, I guess we'll be a step ahead.
I know
Well, since
Ty
we're on the-
Simpson's got it in him.
I don't know about Ty Simpson.
Oh, let's not go down that road. Just
Yeah.
stop.
Since we're on the subject, I know Trent's got a few names. I got a few names. I want to go around the room. Trent, you first. You got some names for a potential replacement for Mike Tomlin?
I saved this comment from somebody because this is the guy.
That's everyone's guy.
that's my
He's
guy.
the popular choice.
I want number one. I've been saying this since we started down this like what if road. I want an offensive guy. I mean, I get it. We hire all the defensive guys, but like the game is just evolving into an offensive game. And if you don't have the right offensive guy, you're not going to win. And like Kubiak, I mean, he's turned the Seattle team into a juggernaut offensively with his system. And I mean, Sam Darnold had a nice year last year, but did anybody think Sam Darnold was going to have this kind of a season this year after going to Seattle? Because I didn't. I thought he was going to be terrible.
I thought it was a fraud for sure. I
Did anybody think Jackson Smith and Jigbo was going to be the freaking NFL's leading receiver all season? I didn't.
No.
I don't know anybody who called that one.
No.
The way he's mixed in two running backs into that system with Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker, I mean, he's doing a lot of really great things in that offense. And, I mean, that's with a guy like Cooper Kupp who's fucking cooked, dude. That's your other receiver, really.
He's got
kinda
AJ
cooked.
Barner. He's got AJ Barner putting up big time numbers. Last time I checked, Pat Fryermuth's a couple tiers ahead of him.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, he took Torrey Horton's kind of their like two receiver. I mean, he cooked us, but again, he's a third or fourth round guy. Really didn't have a lot of high expectations. Had a monster first few weeks of the year. Granted, he got hurt. That Rashid Shaheed trade, he kind of, I wouldn't mind Kubiak at all. I just think I don't think that's we'll get into Mike McDaniel in a sec. Big pun. I got a big issue with that one. But
Yeah,
I feel like Clint Kubiak's just a little bit too popular for Pittsburgh. I think that's got Baltimore written all over it.
God, don't say that, dude. Don't say that. Don't say it.
He might
Hey,
be right.
That's
It seems
Dave.
like
I've
too
been
obvious
big-
of a choice.
Baltimore's the
I've
sexiest
been-
choice, guys. I hate to
Well,
say it.
Dave, I've been big on Kubiak now for what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bringing him up for a
But
while.
he's only
now.
been an OC for 2 years.
Well, he was the OC, I think, for the Saints. Was that 2 years ago?
In
Where
24.
they had the top offense, and then all the guys got hurt, and then they fired the whole coaching staff not long after that. So, but they were clicking under him then, but then they all got hurt because you know how it is with them. And I've been big on him.
He's got pedigree. He's kind of off the Kubiak Shanahan tree.
Yep.
I just
Seattle
don't see
was,
him going offense.
Before I forget, their offense was 8th in total offense and 3rd in scoring this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the hot choice right now. He's definitely on a lot of people's lists.
Yeah.
Joe Brady, I've looked into him a little bit once I heard the news. If you look at it, Buffalo's offense went backwards when Brian Daboll left. Joe Brady's kind of overrated, man. He's kind of overrated. He is not what you think he is.
I have mixed feelings with Joe Brady. He had his best year with possibly the best college football team in the history of the world.
I mean,
and with LSU.
Yeah.
So
the Bills
how do you fuck up that offense? How do you fuck that up, though?
You can't. That's what I'm saying.
You hire Brian Kelly.
I mean, no, I'm saying that 2019 LSU offense had 6 first-rounders. Joe Burrow went number 1 overall. He's top 10. Justin Jefferson's the best receiver in football. Jamar Chase ain't far. I mean, it's just that was a foolproof offense.
So you guys are not high on Joe Brady?
I'm not.
I'm middle of the road on Joe Brady.
Their offense,
how old is he?
4th total offense. 4th.
He's young.
He's
young enough.
39-ish.
See, Bob, when Dayball left, it wasn't Joe Brady. Joe Brady came the second year.
You're right. It wasn't Joe Brady at first.
Joe Brady
the first
was in
guy got
Carolina
fired.
for a year.
The first guy got fired.
Yeah, they're still worse than when they had Daboll, which that's
had
an
a pretty good
interesting
season this
name
year.
for offensive coordinator too, by the way.
Well, that's what I was trying to. What?
Brian Daboll is an offensive coordinator because if you're going to go get a young quarterback, he is a quarterback whisperer.
I have him 5th on my list as offensive coordinators right now.
Yeah.
Who, Joe Brady or Daboll?
Daboll.
Okay.
I have forgotten about Daboll. He's a bit of a hothead. He worries me a little bit.
I look what he did with Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he created a system that worked for that kid, and
Josh
he was
Allen.
successful.
And Josh Allen.
He turned Josh Allen for an inaccurate quarterback.
He had Daniel fucking Jones in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he is a good choice for OC. Actually,
Are we going to address the McDaniel elephant, or do I have to just?
Let's start.
Let's talk about it. Everybody give their pick. Did Bob give his OC pick?
What? My OC pick or my coach?
I'm sorry, your head coach pick. I'm sorry. Now I'm on OC.
I'm all about Chris Shula. There's a couple dark horses I do think are out there. I love the idea of Randall L. I just don't know if he's got enough experience to do it.
It's too early for that. Yeah.
Right. He's the right age, and he has kind of the right resume. But I think
what has he done?
Has he even been a coordinator? I don't think he's been anything, really.
I think he's a receivers coach.
Yeah, he's not head coach material.
For the Lions and the Bears. He's a Ben Johnson disciple.
Yeah, well, yeah,
And the history of the Steelers. He's a dark horse.
But in my opinion, I need a guy who has called plays on one side or the other at one point.
Yeah.
Chris Shula's called plays on one side or the other. Now, granted, does Chris Shula have a great defensive line over in LA? Sure. But I think what he's done with that defense, I mean, at least just from a lazy Pro Football Focus perspective and a lazy, expected points added perspective, he's done a hell of a job with a roster that has the second lowest spending on defense in the entire NFL. I mean, look at guys like Nate Landman. I mean, he's a nobody, and he'll probably be an all-pro this year. He was a retread special teamer, undrafted guy. I mean, I get it. Jared Verse is a first-rounder. Braden Fisk is a second-rounder, or Fisk, I'm sorry. Kobe Turner's a third-rounder who's going to be an all-pro. Byron Young's a third-rounder out of Tennessee who I actually really liked in that 2023 class. He's a third-rounder who's going to be an all-pro. He's a Pro Bowler at least. So
drafted excellently.
Exactly. They've drafted excellently, and he's developed these guys. It's all about drafting and developing on that Rams defense, and I don't see why that would change in Pittsburgh as the head coach.
Shula's my number 2, to be fair. I mean, I think
everybody's 1 and 2 should be a mixture of Kubiak and fucking Shula. Yeah. I think you'd really be wrong.
There's the 2 hottest names especially for this job.
And Pittsburgh's the most.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. I mean, other than Baltimore, we're probably the most attractive. Who the fuck doesn't want to be the head coach?
Steelers
of the
are the number 1 team. Steelers are the number 1 team right now.
Good. Who doesn't want to be the coach of the Pittsburgh Football Steelers?
Nobody.
I saved this comment just for this conversation right here.
What's the comment?
Because who the fuck's turning down this gig?
Nobody.
What gig's
Nobody.
better right now?
Nobody.
Baltimore.
You talk to people around the league.
Bal-
The Steelers
Baltimore
got gold standard for coaches.
You got
Is
the
it though?
quarterback, you got Derrick Henry, you got a Pro Bowl receiver, you got a bunch of good players on defense.
Or you can look at it the other
suck.
way. You can go get your own players in this draft coming up.
Yes, and that's number one. Number two, how much longer do you have Lamar Jackson? Because he's fucking falling apart, dude. He's falling
He's
apart.
in an athletic decline.
He is about to be completely done. You have maybe one good year or two left of Lamar, and I think he's gone. He's already
breaks.
dude. He's already slowing down.
You can make the same argument about Derrick Henry too.
Derrick Henry more than Lamar Jackson.
I don't know if Derrick Henry's ever going to be stopped, brother.
You might be right. I mean, he did slow down a little bit this year, but he's still.
I didn't think Adrian Peterson would ever slow down, but I truly don't think Derrick Henry's ever going to slow down.
I see.
Everybody hits a wall at some point.
Yeah, I see Brian Flores' name floating around. Only Art Rooney could hire him, in my opinion. Only Art Rooney could hire him.
Too many stories about how bad he treated coaches and how nobody likes him around the league. Nobody wants to work with him. I
don't think it's a possibility. Yeah. But again, I'm with Bob here. Whatever Art Rooney does wouldn't fucking shock me either way.
Yeah.
So
only reason I say only he could hire him is because they employed him before Minnesota. He ain't getting promoted in Minnesota.
No.
But you almost wonder with all the stories that came out about him not getting along with coaches. Did he try to have a dick measuring contest behind the scenes with Tomlin? And Tomlin said, well, fuck you. I'm not going to fire you, but don't expect I'm going to extend you either.
Hey,
I think that was a 1 year olive branch to get him back on his feet.
Got to bring up this one.
I agree.
Kirk Cignetti would be. I mean, he's a fucking wizard.
No,
he's older.
No. He's older is a problem for Pittsburgh.
He's a great college coach. He's a great college coach.
Speak louder, Bob. Say it again.
Yeah, he's a college coach.
Yeah, and he built his entire team through the transfer portal, and you can't do that in the NFL.
The average age of his roster is 23.
Yeah, but that team is buttoned down like no team.
23.8. 23.8 is the average age of a college football roster. That is unethical. That is unethical fucking football.
Any team. What about having spending more money than anybody else and having 5 million 5 stars? I mean, come on. There's nothing unethical about college football. Everything's unethical.
To do it with Indiana, really?
He's done a great job coaching. I mean, he's maximized all of these players. He's maximized every player on that team.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he deserves respect to be talked about in the conversation after what he's done.
Indiana, when he took over, was the losingest program in the history of college football.
It's mind-boggling what he's done there.
Yeah.
I want to bring up a name. Mike LaFleur is the offensive coordinator for the Rams, who nobody really talks about.
Interesting.
I brought him up today. Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
He's got background with both Shanahan and the Rams coach. He's got both. And he's the one that's been calling plays in LA for the last 2 years. Nobody's talking about this guy. He started out with San Francisco. That's a name you got to keep an eye on. While everyone's talking about Shula and all these other guys, he's got bloodlines.
You want a crazy theory?
I do want to say one thing before Bob's crazy theory. I just want to put it out there to the crowd because I know we're going to get 155 more Cignetti or Freeman comments. Guys, Pittsburgh never hires from college, ever.
That's the other thing.
Pittsburgh never will, never did, never has, never going to. Not until the second coming of Christ. Quit it. Just quit it, please. I'm sorry.
That's not 100% true.
In 1960.
In 1946, the only time the Steelers made the playoffs, they hired Jock Sutherland, who won 5 national championships with Pitt.
You really got
in the 30s, and it was their only playoff appearance until the Immaculate Reception.
All right.
That's
also the only college coach they ever hired, and he died after one season.
Okay, and also let's go to this.
I'm going to die if we keep talking about him.
There's been about 4 coaches in the last 40 years that have been successful going from college to the NFL.
Yeah.
4.
It's very true.
I don't think you can rule out Freeman, though. Honestly.
You have to.
I don't like him. I think he's a college coach. He underperforms. His team underperforms.
Shit is crazy. He recruits like a motherfucker.
But that's it. He's recruiting and his team is underperforming, though. tough schedule most of the years. I mean,
He's
like
probably
they should
still
never
a top-
lose three
well,
games.
neither does
They should
Ohio
never
State.
lose. No, I'm just saying that team should never lose 3 games in a season, and they do every year.
They
every
lost
year.
2.
They were in the
I mean,
national
they didn't even
championship
make
game last
They didn't
year.
even make a 12-team playoff, Colin.
Okay, they should have.
They should have. Over Oldham, whatever the hell those 2 teams at the end were.
JMU
Tulane
and,
Tulane and JMU. Yeah.
JMU, yeah, they should. They
that was
definitely
ridiculous.
made it over them. And they were in the national championship game last year. You can't sell that guy
Never.
short. He's done pretty well at Notre Dame. I'd rather not, but
You've got
certainly-
a guy who's been what this is his second year, third year as head coach, third year. I mean,
third.
he has virtually no experience head coaching even in college, let alone jumping to the NFL. And hell, he's almost the same age, which that's the right age range we look for.
Trent, I'm with you, brother. I think it's batshit. I root for Notre Dame, and I think it's batshit crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's nuts.
Well, don't discount that Art might not go young, because if he stays on, if he doesn't step down, he's not going to want a young coach to start over because he's not going to live to see the rebuild. So,
well,
if you're going older, Mike McCarthy's a Pittsburgh guy. He's hung around the organization a lot this year. I wouldn't love it, but
yeah, I'll pass on that.
If Art's not stepping down and he's not starting over, then a guy like that could be in play.
Let's do the Mike McDaniel thing. I know we all have feelings about him. I personally, I think great OC, not head coach material. I don't know what you guys think.
Same.
Yeah.
Look, if we hire a defensive guy to be the head coach, then I want McDaniels to be the OC. Bring him in.
For sure.
Absolutely.
That to me would be a spectacular combo.
I think there's a sorry.
Go ahead.
I think number one, I think there's a pretty stupid team out there that's going to hire McDaniel as a head coach, probably like the Arizonas, the Atlantas. But my biggest thing with McDaniel, and this is what went into my top 3. And I know this is just kind of like thinking outside the box, not necessarily like a football guy, more of like a vibes kind of opinion. But Mike McDaniel doesn't have that AFC North Pittsburgh Steelers football vibe to him. He doesn't. He's not a standard setter. He's not a culture guy. Pittsburgh, the one thing I know about the Pittsburghs, and frankly I love it, it's blue collar. It's a tough environment. You play in the AFC North. You're playing in 20-degree weather 4, 5, 6 times a year. I mean, you saw McDaniel during the Steelers game that week 15. He looked miserable in the cold. You think he could do that 7 times a year? You think he could do that shit 7 times a year?
No.
He'd be sitting up in the booth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm saying if we hired him as
Bob.
But
same thing.
Nah, dude, he doesn't fit the Steeler mold. It's going to be a culture setter, a metro kind of put together, kind of military looking ass. Like it's always been one of those guys with the Steelers, and that's where, I mean, Chris Shula, Clint Kubiak, Mike LaFleur. By the way, great call. Was that Dave?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Give me a LaFleur Shanahan guy. But
right,
I'm sold on Shula.
I got a crazy theory for you.
Okay.
You call Green Bay. And you say, give us Matt LaFleur.
No.
Tomlin.
He's a terrible
Trent,
in-game coach.
He single-handedly killed them.
Fucking garbage in-game coach. He's no better at making adjustments than Tomlin was. We didn't mention about the same exact bullshit as we
He's
mentioned.
He's an offensive mind. You guys want an offensive mind?
All the way up until the fourth fucking quarter, and then he falls apart.
Scored 6 points in the second half against the worst defense in the playoffs.
All right.
I mean, Jordan Love was perfect. He was perfect. He was
perfect.
The look in your eye when you talk about Jordan Love.
Yeah, man.
Find somebody who loves you like Phil likes Jordan Love.
Did it move a little just now? You all right?
He was perfect, and they lost, dude.
Holy
I
shit.
am furious. I can't do LaFleur. I will not do LaFleur. I will do Mike. I will not do Matt.
You know who I can't do? You know I can't do? Arthur Smith. And he's going to interview for this job.
Ugh.
Mark my words.
Yeah, he is. No, he's going to.
Whether or not they actually pick him, I can't. He's not the guy. He's not the guy.
He is going to, though.
He's going to
100.
interview for sure.
I don't think they'll interview him.
They will. Out of respect, because he's the OC, and he's been a head coach before, and he's been a good soldier these 2 years here. He's definitely getting an interview.
He's actually not that old.
No,
I was like,
he's not. But
Tommy's like, oh no, take McDaniels off the. We're taking McDaniels off the list, and McDaniels not taking us off the fucking
yeah.
list, dude.
The
What are you
fuck?
talking about?
What?
Cliff Kingsbury is kind of in the Mike McDaniel boat for me.
He's in my OC. He's in my OC list.
Yeah, but my sentiment with Kingsbury is the same with McDaniel. He's just not
The
AFC
bucket.
Northy enough.
Yep.
You know.
100%.
I agree with you guys. I think there's gonna be this is the thing that we don't know, and so like it's hard to create. And I'll be honest, I had a hard time I was briefly doing this. I didn't spend a lot of time on it, but like even looking at creating this list, you don't know what to create because until you know who the head coach is and what their identity is, it's hard.
Yeah, it's tough to pick coordinators.
Yeah,
very off of that. So I'm sitting there and I'm picking like guys that I think are just creative, mind type guys, but like you don't know. Maybe we do go through a culture shift. Maybe we do go with a guy who's totally different than what the AFC North has done before. I mean, the Bengals did it with Zach Taylor.
That's a good one.
Yeah, look how that's worked out for him, Trent.
I know. Well, I'm just saying, but like, is that all his fault?
Taylor's
or is it the GM for drafting and paying nothing but fucking offensive guys and having nobody on defense?
And Taylor's kind of the original McVay guy. I think he was the first McVay guy to get hired.
Who?
Zach Taylor. So, I mean, he did go to a Super Bowl.
I mean, get a McVay guy, and it's I mean, I think it's tough to miss with a McVay guy, regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
A Shanahan guy is just as good.
Well, speaking of, I got one more name. How about Clay Kubiak, OC for 49ers?
It's another possibility.
Go for it.
It's another possibility.
Well, here's the pitch. 7th in total offense, 10th in scoring, and half the year he didn't have Kittle. He hasn't had Ayuk. He didn't have Pearsall. He didn't. Yeah, there's tons of guys he didn't have, and they still are top 10 in both categories. That's impressive. I'm just saying.
And look,
with Shanahan more than with McVay, Shanahan still calls the plays a lot.
I think Shanahan's a magician, brother.
That's kind of where I'm at with it too.
Shanahan's more involved in the play calling, so I would
just
worry
saying,
about.
He's underneath him. He's the OC.
No, it's a
great shout out, dude. Literally anybody with anybody from that has a tree or even a leaf that stems from McVay, Shanahan, LaFleur, you take a chance. Or no, not LaFleur. Sorry, Kubiak. You just take a chance.
Yeah.
Well, Kubiak's more off the older Shanahan tree. The dad. And one thing to remember about Gary Kubiak, he did get the Super Bowl with Denver, but he was not good at Houston, and that was his first head coaching job. So.
Was that the David Carr era, though?
Yeah, I think so.
But, I mean, they were
Kubiak's generally known, the dad, as a real offensive mind, a really good offensive mind.
Yeah.
So
but not a great head coach, though.
Well, okay, but I got a name here that you guys got to keep an eye on because I heard this name a couple weeks ago, and now all of a sudden he's getting more burned. I think Schefter brought him up today. Nathan, I don't even know how to say his name, Shielhaz. He's the passing game coordinator for the Rams. I saw him getting burned for head coaching jobs a couple weeks ago.
Passing coordinator, huh?
Passing coordinator. He's 35. He looks. He's like Tomlin was 25 years ago.
Played college quarterback.
Yep.
I like what
he's got a lot of burn lately.
Yeah. I like what I'm hearing.
He went straight from that to passing game coordinator somewhere, right?
You said 35. Tomlin was what, 36 when we hired him?
Yeah.
34. Him and Cowher were both 34.
Wow.
I think he's already been considered interviewed elsewhere too for other jobs. This Shieldhouse guy. So keep an eye on him.
I have one name I'd like to bring up.
Go ahead.
Grant Udinski. He is the Jags offensive coordinator. Now, I know there's no bloodline, nothing like that. I just want to spew a few things real quick. Number one, he's 30 on the dot, 30. So he would easily be the youngest coach in the NFL. Number two, obviously the Trevor Lawrence kind of breakout-esque year he's having in the run game, improving by a lot with ETN and whatnot. The offensive line improving, which I think Udinski was a big part of because he was a college football player as well, played defensive end. But the biggest thing, he's from Doylestown, Pennsylvania. I know that's like north of Philly, but still something to keep in mind because he is a Pennsylvania guy. I believe, I forget, but I think he played football at like somewhere Midwest, or no, Maybe it was like Towson or like somewhere cold environment esque. But I wanted to bring that name up as well.
Okay.
So Jags OC Grant Udinski.
I think he's a little too young with 30.
I don't disagree.
And by the way, Jacksonville is ready to give away Trevor Lawrence.
What?
Yeah, they're
bring him to Pittsburgh.
The fandom is not happy with Trevor Lawrence. They feel like he's lost them the game. He's a bust. There's a lot of negativity surrounding Trevor Lawrence.
I didn't realize that because he had a good second half.
Somebody might have called multiple interceptions from him coming in that game in the Bills. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Go ahead, Trent.
Smooth fucking Jimmy strikes again.
Although I heard, I think it was on the Dan Patrick show, where they were saying Justin Herbert might be Christian Wentz with a better publicist, or Carson Wentz with a better publicist.
Wentz.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure it was all his fault.
Really
he was getting absolutely fucking killed in that game. I mean, the dude's probably got a lacerated spleen. He's probably got a few broken vertebrae in his back. He got hit. He got hit about 1,000 times.
Any other names? Any other names?
I have one that I don't think Pittsburgh's going to go after, but I think he's going to get interviews places. Robert Saleh, I think should
he'll get an interview here too, I believe.
I think he's going.
I think he will.
After the debacle with the Jets.
Yeah,
I don't think it was really his debacle as much as the fucking Jets debacle, though.
Corb, I'm with you, man. I'm taking your side.
Didn't Rodgers want him the fuck out of there?
Well, the Jets is a black hole. Anytime you go to the Jets, it's just you can't.
Well, that's also something you guys got to keep. Like, do you really want these like ex-head coaches of just like?
No,
I'm not saying I want him. I'm just throwing it out there as a guy who's probably going to get an interview, and he might get some interest around the league,
but not the Steelers.
Mike Mularkey is a no. That's a big no.
No.
Dude, you know who Saul actually gives me? He gives me kind of Ravens vibes. Like I could totally see the Ravens just hiring him.
That's a great point. That's a great
I could
point.
totally see the Ravens just like
good reads.
Yep.
I'm shocked Jesse Minter's not already hired by the Ravens.
Oh yeah, Minter. I would love Minter.
I thought
rule him out either. That's another name.
That's a defensive guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Chargers. Yeah. I would love him both ways, offensive or defensive coordinator or head coach.
I see some people floating Cowher.
Grady keeps bringing up Saban.
No, he's too old.
Yeah.
Can't.
73 years old, I think.
For entertainment value, sure, why not?
What do you think Cowher would consider it if they came to him and said, "Hey, can you give us 5 years and rebuild it?"
No,
he's too old.
Too old. And he loves what he does. He loves what he does.
Yeah, you couldn't drag him out 15 years ago. Never mind.
No,
this would be my chance to actually see Cowher coach.
It would be.
Everybody else got to see Cowher except me. Damn it.
Would he play in
it was fun.
NFL is the real question.
It was fun when he was coaching.
I mean, if it was going to play anywhere, bringing it back to Pittsburgh, but I think these little snowflakes would melt.
No,
when he grabbed them by the shirt or whatever they breathe. Oh, he's got to get suspended.
Does Harbaugh have a tree?
I'm trying to figure out which tree they're talking about because none of them have a fucking tree.
There's like 3 coaches with a tree, and I already named them.
Yeah. So let's flip this. Now we're trying to figure out who comes to Pittsburgh. Where does Tomlin go? What happens? Does he sit out a year? Does he do TV for a year?
Yes.
Does he try to jump right back into coaching?
He'll do Sean Payton.
Sit out for a year. Yeah.
He'll do Sean Payton.
I agree.
Yeah.
Say you're done, sit out for a year, and then take a big package to go elsewhere. Like I said, I truly do genuinely believe he, like, the same way I thought Saleh screams Baltimore, I just think Tomlin screams, like, replacing Todd Bowles or like Atlanta or like Arizona, like Miami, I think would be a good fit. I
do think that Miami owner is going to try to get him this year.
Yeah, he wants to go somewhere warm. I think they said.
Yeah,
somebody said that.
Tomlin in Tampa just sounds perfect. I don't know. Do you guys agree with that? Like,
what is it, Tampa?
What is it?
Tomlin in Tampa sounds just perfect.
Tomlin's not going to go work for Stephen Ross because you get the inside scoop from Brian Flores. There's no way he's going to go work for Stephen Ross.
Plus, I think he's going to pick a team with a quarterback. He's not dumb. He's been without a quarterback since Ben retired. He's going to probably...
Stephen Ross, the Jets owner?
No, the Dolphins owner.
The Dolphins owner. Woody Johnson owns the Jets. Which...
I think the Giants' job is perfect for Mike Tomlin. It's like Steelers NFC.
You got to give
a
up
family-owned team for 100 years.
Who are not patient with their coaches.
It's not going to happen.
The Steelers, no.
No, Chris Smart. So listen to this story. This is from John Middlecoff. This is like firsthand source from John Middlecoff, who, by the way, my guy, I did want to shout out if anybody that knows Middlecoff is watching. Congrats on your Netflix deal, John Middlecoff, my GOAT. But also, I did want to say Chris Marr, the owner of the New York Football Giants, went to John Harbaugh's house and had a silent meeting with him, apparently, a secret meeting. He did not bring the GM, Joe Shane. But him and Harbaugh go way, way back as family, like they're family friends. Chris Marr went to Harbaugh's house, was there for multiple days.
Really?
Without Joe Shane.
Yeah, because Harbaugh wants to hire his own GM.
Yeah.
Harbaugh's going to New York, and he's bringing his favorite GM with him.
Well, they've been one of the top three. I mean, he's been linked to them since the day
since it happened. Yeah.
Well, Harbaugh wanted to go. He wanted to go NFC. He had to go NFC, and that's my thing with Tomlin too. I think Tomlin's just got to go NFC. I mean,
it's going to be very interesting where he ends up.
No matter what it ends up being, it's going to be a trade.
Yeah, it has to be. Because they didn't fire him.
Just remember, no Steelers head coach has ever been hired by another franchise to coach.
Yeah, but Tomlin's only 53. Cowher deadass retired, and Chuck Noll was like in his 70s.
Bill Cowher, if Bill Cowher's wife doesn't get sick, he's back in the league.
How old was Cowher when he stepped down?
In late 40s.
Yeah, if his wife doesn't get sick, he goes back.
He wasn't even 50?
Nope.
No.
Wait,
Cowher was come back.
Cowher was 34 when we hired him. How long did he coach here?
15 years.
Yeah.
So he wasn't even 40 or 50.
Yeah. And his wife got cancer, and that's why he never came back. Because I think the plan all along was to do TV for a while and come back.
She's still around?
No, she passed.
Ooh.
Look, I would be willing to take the DC job, but I am not going to be the head coach and have to deal with hiring one of these fucking.
Did he just bring up Leanne?
Offense.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Really?
It's going to be really fascinating because I think some of these teams, Atlanta, Miami, are going to be willing to throw big money and picks to get Mike Tomlin to come to them this year.
What would you accept for him?
Minimum first round.
I was gonna throw it out there. So Sean Payton from well, I guess Sean Payton's trade. So the Saints got a 2023 first, a 2024 second, and a 2024 third.
Oh.
And the
yes,
the Saints gave back a 2024 third. So
and John Gruden got 2 firsts and a player when he got traded from the Raiders to the Buccaneers. They got 2 first-round picks and a player. I can't remember the player off the top of my head.
Now, so
that's the precedent set.
How does this work?
Was it Warren Sapp, maybe?
No, it wasn't Warren Sapp. It wasn't that good a player.
No.
So you're telling me we can hire a coach and still take the 2027 option with Tomlin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is incredible.
And we should.
That's why I've been saying this for 2 years.
Absolutely.
We should trade him.
I've
just beating this drum for 2 years.
We should call Tampa Bay. We should call Tampa Bay, Miami, or Arizona, and be like, "Hey, what the fuck do you got? I want it."
Yeah,
or Atlanta. Or Atlanta.
This year or not.
He's not going to Tampa Bay because they've already re-upped to Raheem Morris for a year. So,
well, Tampa Bay doesn't have Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris is
Raheem Morris.
Or not the guy. The other
Todd Bowles.
Yeah,
Todd
the other
Bowles.
guy who should be fired.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not high on him.
I'm gonna have to disagree with both of you on that. I like Bowles.
I kind of like Bowles too, and I took shit for that. A lot of shit on Twitter.
I take
1-7 down the stretch. They blew the easiest division
Baker,
in the NFL.
Baker played hurt all year.
Baker.
The receiving core, the whole receiving core was banged up all year, and
I think it
starting running backs out half the year.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a superstar coach, but I think he's a pretty good coach.
Ibuka got hurt. Their right tackle got hurt, and their defense, man, it's so weird. How is that? Why has that team not addressed the edge position yet? It's so strange watching teams like actually go through an entire season and not addressing the pass rushers. I don't get it.
Like the Ravens, they traded the best pass rusher away in week 3, and then it had nothing.
So weird. It's so weird. Like
it's bizarre.
That's, in my opinion, the second most important position is edge.
Bowles' career record is 59-73.
Yeah.
Where was he at before Tampa?
Jets.
Jets.
Yeah, that's the Jets.
Yeah.
It's the black hole for coaching. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it
you go
is.
there to
Fucking-
die.
The
He's
Jets.
35 and 33 with the Bucks. He's
Yeah,
a
but then he
500
got
coach.
handed the Bucks. Like they just handed it to him.
Yeah.
And he hasn't done jack shit. What has he done with
Sure.
it? Nothing.
Yeah.
He inherited Tom Brady's fucking.
Yeah, he got the Bucks without Tom Brady, right?
Yeah, he got the best Tom Brady's best friend roster.
No, he got.
Didn't he get Brady his last year?
He got
Yeah,
Brady's
he
last
got-
year.
Yeah.
Did he? I didn't even know that.
Brady and all of his best friends. That
He was
average
so
age,
bad,
the
Brady
average age of
retired.
that team.
Look, he's a middle of the road. He's
Yeah,
not going to win
I'm
anything.
joking.
Again,
Professional.
I take him over Tomlin.
I don't know about that.
It's 6
Yeah, I'm
and
not
one,
there
half
either.
dozen the other there. I mean,
So you want to talk a little bit about the game?
Yeah, go ahead.
Last
Whatever.
night?
There was a game.
Yeah, I know. It's almost hard to remember at this point. Any other coaching thing before we move on to the game?
No,
Any other
I think it's
guys you want to
pretty
throw out there?
No.
yeah, don't discount that it could be a name none of us are talking
Yeah.
about.
That's totally possible.
Yeah.
Because Tomlin came out of nowhere. Cowher came kind of out of nowhere. Nobody thought they were serious because he was basically a special teams coach and 1 year coordinator. You know, Noel got the job because I think it was Madden called him up and told him you should hire Chuck Noll.
Did we hear Pony say that high-profile Steeler player wanted Tomlin gone? Maybe
I don't
T.J.
think-
Watt.
I
don't
did
know.
see this today. I did
I
see
didn't see
this.
that. Did it?
I did.
I don't think
T.J.
it was
Watt's got no
TJ.
fingers to point.
I'm glad he brought
He's
it
got to
up
point
because
fingers at
I
himself.
forgot about it. No,
He pulled a no-show yesterday. He's got no business getting coaches fired.
it
Is it
could have been
DK?
TJ.
He was DK, my goat.
Ooh,
Maybe.
maybe I could see
Yeah.
DK being that guy
That's a good guess, actually.
for what we
DK,
did to him in that offense.
We know Queen talks a lot.
My-
Queen talks a
my
lot.
Greek god, bro. You really did it for me, demon.
Oh my God, this is uncomfortable when we talk about DK and you.
I'll give you a suspicious name, Pat Fryermuth, who carries
My
Yeah,
other
man.
demon? My other demon?
If anybody has a right to be mad at Mike Tomlin, Arthur Smith, it's Pat Fryermuth.
Yeah,
Bro,
sure.
did you see Muth's exit interview today?
Yeah,
I saw a little bit
dude,
of it,
I
yeah.
did see that a little bit.
Bro, if he requests a trade, I am finding Tomlin and Arthur Smith.
Well,
I
now
am
that
finding-
Tomlin's gone, I think he'll wait to see who's next.
People,
Yeah.
people do not want to talk about the game. Later, fuck the game.
Yeah.
All right, we won't
All right.
talk about it too much.
Hey, wait,
All right.
we lost. We got Tomlin fired over it.
I guess a good thing came out
It's
of
a
it.
win.
It's a win.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the happiest I've been after a playoff loss ever.
Okay,
Greg?
I do want to throw this question out there though.
All
So I know, obviously, we lost a brutal game, which we fucking knew would happen. Duh. Like I said to Trent last night, or actually this morning before Tomlin was fired, I had nothing nice to say. I was told if I had nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Luckily, I've been super happy since 2:06 p.m. I will never forget it. 2:06 p.m. on Tuesday, January the 13th of 2026. My life had changed forever. I mean, really though, like seriously, like to my point earlier, I've never seen Steelers football without Tomlin. So, it really did change a lot of things for me. But the one thing I did want to ask, what players or specific units are you guys, I guess I'll say, most proud of or most looking forward to next year after this year?
Proud of.
Interesting.
Looking forward to.
Well, I can start with this because it's going to be controversial after what we just watched last night, but I think you have to go with the offensive line. The way they grew throughout the season,
Yeah.
they ran up against the
It's a
best
good one.
defense in football. And they had two pass rushers that had over 11 sacks. You had interior guys that were good. They definitely met their match in this one. But, I mean, you lose Broderick Jones, you throw in another guy, you lose him. You got Dylan Cook now as your starter, third string guy who was a fucking quarterback in college.
I think you start Cook for next year.
I do too. I agree.
Well,
For real.
well. There are others.
I think I think for sure. And but the way the offensive line grew throughout the season, you've got to give that whole unit props for the way they came along. I mean, Mason
They did.
McCormick played better than I thought he was going to play. Valatani was playing phenomenal up until this game. I mean, he was locked in up until this game, and he had a terrible game yesterday.
Can I?
Hey,
but he had been
told
locked
you
in.
about my dog 76, huh? Told you
Well,
76 is an all
I haven't
pro.
Beat like a drum.
Well, he got dog walked yesterday.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
was-
Can I say? Can I
Neil Hunter.
throw a little water on this?
yeah, go for it.
Did Aaron Rodgers cover for this offensive line all season by making those short passes, not holding the ball too long, and then when he had to hold the ball on a game like last night, they got exposed to what they really are?
I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't go that far either.
I
I don't know, man.
suspicious.
There was a lot of plays this year that I hadn't seen it since Ben, like good Ben, where Rodgers was sitting there for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds, just kind of sitting there, pouncing around, you know what I'm saying, and deliver a good football. Like, there's a lot to be excited about with this offensive line. I mean, like Trent said, Mason McCormick was probably our third best offensive lineman this year, and that's honestly saying a lot because Frazier's a stud, man. Frazier's a top 5 center in this league.
I think I don't.
I
Think you
couldn't
can argue
agree more.
Sayamalu,
Argue Frazier.
Sayamalu, dude,
They got to replace him.
they do have to replace him, but he's been a top 10 left guard in this league for what, 5, 6 years.
Yes, he's done now, though. He's done.
I agree. Fautanu, man, he's got everything we need. He's an all-pro. And I guess I will say with the Broderick Jones thing, I wanted to finish with this, with the Broderick Jones thing. It's kind of a double-edged sword because although Cook had looked really good for 4 or 5, however many games, 5 games, I think, 6 games, the double-edged sword is we still traded up for Broderick Jones 3 years ago. So,
but I think your replacement at guard's already in the building.
Yeah, me and Trent talked about this.
Yeah, you want to
you're
kick
talking about
Broderick
Broderick, right?
inside.
I think you kick Broderick Jones inside the guard. You use
I
that
like
strength and that athleticism that he has,
I like it.
Small-
and not have to worry about going out and chasing down these edge rushers like he struggles with. Let him just be a power guy. That he is powerful. I mean, he's a
Now-
powerful
Is he-
dude.
That's his
is he
third
300
spot,
pounds?
though.
is he 300 pounds?
Oh yeah.
310.
Really? Because Darnell's 311 and he's way bigger than Broderick.
Well,
I think
Darnell's
Darnell's lying.
admitted
That
to be like
motherfucker ain't
330,
311. That's like when we had that's like when we had Jerome Bettis listed at 250. Come the fuck on.
Yeah, Darnell Washington is 800 pounds.
Look, it doesn't worry you guys, though, moving Broderick to a third spot to have to learn.
But
Like,
it's easier to guard.
Corb, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, dude.
I mean, it's risky. It's
I'm
definitely
with you,
risky.
brother.
I'd
Well,
still draft a guy.
It could be the work
Oh,
out
yeah.
with Mekhi Becton. Becton was kind of the same thing, never really materialized at tackle. They kicked
Yeah,
him
but-
inside, and he became one of the best guards in the NFL.
But Becton's issue wasn't the fact that he would get overpowered and technique. Becton's issue was he was too damn big.
And he could be the exception, not the rule. Like
Yeah.
how many guys get
Right.
moved around to so many positions.
Right.
I think
That's my
they'll-
worry. I'd
It's
hope.
less-
I mean, you gotta try it. You have
Yeah.
to.
But
Yeah.
he
I think
doesn't
we've
have a
seen-
future at
Probably
left
right.
tackle.
They
He
don't
just does
need to
not have
pick
a
up-
future at tackle.
No, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
well, they don't pick up his 5th-year option now because of Cook, but I think there'll be a competition. And
Yeah, there will.
Probably.
It'll be Cook versus Jones.
And if Tomlin was still here, Broderick Jones would have de facto gotten it already in the spring.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Yeah.
the,
Absolutely.
the economics of the NFL are going to take over here because if Cook can just play level with him, then you keep the guy who you only have to pay $1 million to, and you
Yeah.
get rid of the guy who you have to pay 20 plus. And
Right.
yeah, he was the 14th overall pick after that trade. He's probably gonna be making like 12, 13, 14.
If they pick up the option, it's 19, but
Oof,
they don't have to
19's a
pick
lot
up
of
the
money for
option.
him.
Well, Dan Moore gets paid 23. Most left tackles get paid 25 to 30. It's
I
really
mean,
not that
it's true,
much
I mean.
if he's your starter. But if he's not, then try him out of guard, see what happens. And
God, how much shit now is in limbo until we get a head coach?
It's everything.
all of
Pun
it.
is all over Falatanu. Dude, it was his first year starting.
Yeah, I'm not going.
He's a de facto rookie. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not going
you want him to
crazy.
go up
Yeah.
against one of the best fucking edge rushers in football and shut him down as a first year starter? That's
Yeah.
that's
I think there's
unrealistic,
enough
dude.
there to
That's
be
just
a little
unrealistic.
concerned, though.
And
Yeah,
we
I'm
left
not
him on
going
an
crazy
island.
over
All,
it, but
Oh, I'm not gonna say like I'm not saying Tom's a bum. He just didn't do good yesterday. That's all. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
gonna
Worst
happen.
game at the worst time.
that's a
There's-
learning
there's-
experience.
Right. That's a good way to put
That's how it
it. Yep.
happened.
And
There's
also,
not having his greatest game and is being embarrassed at times yesterday, which he was.
He was.
There's
it was
enough there to
bad.
be concerned
It
about.
was-
There's a
it was
lot of
bad.
left tackles and right
But-
tackles that have been embarrassed by that Texans offensive line. The Bills
Yeah, you
gave
gotta-
up, what, 8 sacks?
And that's the
Alright.
thing we got to remember
Okay.
here. That defense is stacked across the board in every
It is.
group. Every group,
100%.
it's good. Like
Yeah,
that
do
is
they-
not an easy.
how do
That's
they pay for that
all
defense?
pro at every fucking level. They had 5 guys make the all pro list.
Well, they don't pay much money on offense. Well, I guess they do.
They
Well,
do.
But they drafted well too. Some of that's
They-
drafted guys,
Yeah,
right?
They did.
I mean, Anderson's still on his first
Ander-
contract, right?
Anderson.
Yeah,
that was a hell of a
so is
fucking
so
pick.
is Lassiter, total stud. So is
Yeah.
To'o, the linebacker.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
So is
the
Petrie.
Bills coming.
Petrie. Yep.
Yeah,
Petrie.
Or yeah, Petrie. Yeah.
the Bills coming for them. It's they're gonna
Yeah,
have to stop paying these
but
guys.
for now they can enjoy it.
They
Yeah.
need interior help on the defensive line. Trent pointed that out on the war room.
They need a new quarterback, is what they need. CJ Stroud did not impress me at all yesterday. He was
He's
not very
dying
good.
off
He's
of that
3-2 in the playoffs. He's never lost in the first round of the playoffs. It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, he
And
almost
Wins
he
are
played
died
awful
off that game.
Wins are not a quarterback.
Wins one
stat.
thing, but he still didn't look good.
Yeah,
He
you
was
keep thinking
nervous.
that Carson Wentz. Yeah, he's real great.
I'm not a Herbert fan. I'm a Love fan, and I've said Love's over Herbert for 2 years now. I agree with you, brother. I'm not a huge Herbert guy, but I think is Herbert better than Carson Wentz ever was, ever will be, ever thought to
Yeah.
be? Of course.
I
Of
take
course.
Herbert. Is there anybody in this room
Carson
who
Wentz
wouldn't take
was
Herbert in
MVP
Pittsburgh?
until he got hurt.
Is there anybody in this room who wouldn't take Herbert in Pittsburgh tomorrow?
Oh, I'd take him. Are you kidding me?
Nope. Nope.
You wouldn't
Shit,
take him,
I
though?
know. Bob loves bitching about T-Law. Give me T-Law in Pittsburgh right now. I'll take him.
I'd take him.
Well, having seen him more up close than you guys, I'm there's just a disconnect. There's something just a little bit off with that guy.
I can agree with that.
He should be a dominant player in the NFL. He's got skill for days, but he just
I'd rather have Herbert than Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yep. All day.
100%.
Not even remotely fucking close.
No.
All right, it's not that far off. Trent.
Yeah, it's not far off, but
Yeah, I don't think it's far off either. In fact, you could argue they're kind of similar, right?
I think you're looking at both of those guys not being starters in probably 3 years.
no.
Oh God. Oh,
Dude,
Really?
Trent.
Herbert's been
Wait,
getting.
Bob, what are your thoughts? What exactly are your thoughts on Jordan Love?
He's
I
okay.
just want to see something.
He's okay. He's got
Out of
a
those
little-
three quarterbacks, who are you taking?
out of those three, I take Love.
He's better than I thought. Okay, but still, come on. Herbert's not going to start in this league in 3 years, brother.
Herbert's been given a shitty deal his whole pro career. He had that.
Doesn't his O line have him under
His
duress
coach the first couple of
24/7?
years was a moron.
Herbert got hit more than any other quarterback in the
Yeah,
NFL this year.
That's what
He
I'm
lost
saying.
both
Like,
his tackles this year.
And
By a lot.
It was by
By a lot.
48 quarterback hits or something like that.
Did you watch the end to that game to the end? They should
lot
have pulled him
of
out at
excuses
that
for
point.
that kid.
guys,
Awful
it don't
lot
matter
of
what
excuses for
quarterback
that.
you got. You
Excuses,
gotta
Bob.
build
He got
an
hit
O-line around.
108 times. The next closest was 82.
Well, the problem is with the Chargers, they kind of have tried. Like Rashawn Slater's a first rounder, total stud. Joe Alt also
They
total
just had
stud.
bad
Guess what?
luck.
Both of them got
Yeah.
injured for the year before Week 5. Zion Johnson was a first round pick. Bradley Bozeman they paid a pretty good contract for. I believe he
They
was a
did.
second rounder. Like they have tried. It's just he just kind of got unlucky this year. Now I will say, Bob, I'm with you in the fact that he's quite overrated and this, that, and the other. If next year we have the same conversation about Herbert in the second week of January, it is time to have that conversation. But this year, I give him a total pass for everything. I do.
He's got realistically Lawrence and Herbert have got one, maybe two more cracks at the apple, and if they don't break through, then your Peyton Manning argument goes out the window that hey, it took Peyton 3 or 4 years to get it in the playoffs, and then he turned the corner. You can't just keep going back, and you say it's not a quarterback stat, but bottom line is if the quarterback keeps going to the playoffs and he keeps choking and he keeps choking and he keeps choking and he keeps choking, at some point you got to move on.
But Bob, what was the difference between Justin Herbert and Drake May in that game? Drake
May
upright.
played better.
He was upright.
Wow.
But he was upright.
Yeah.
He was not under the same level of duress that
Drake
Herbert
May
was.
is better.
Herbert-
I think we
He
can
is
all agree
better.
on that. But
Absolutely. I love Drake.
Yeah.
May's
I
more
mean-
decisive. He ran the ball a lot in that game. Decisive.
Herbert didn't have anywhere to go. He was getting hit by 2 and 3 guys most of the game.
and the
Every
Patriots don't
drop
have that
back.
great a pass rush either. Going into that
No,
game,
they were
no
Yeah.
one
they
thought
were in
the
his
pass
lap
rush was that
all
good.
game long.
Right.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I get both sides of this story. I think that we're jumping the
tough.
gun on the whole, like, you're not going to start in 3. Herbert's going to start in this league for another 6-7 years. Let's be perfectly
If he
clear.
can
There.
stay healthy, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
in fairness, maybe you're right, but I don't think it'd be for the Chargers.
that could be fair.
Yeah.
That's a
Maybe.
fair
I can
point.
see- I can
And also,
see that.
my other
Pittsburgh.
thing is,
I'm trading.
I'll take him
Pittsburgh,
right now.
baby.
I'll take him
Dave.
right now.
First.
Dave's
Yeah,
trying to will
but-
it into existence.
Yeah.
I will also say, though, Bob, Herbert's going to be in year 6 next year. Or no,
Yeah.
year 6 next year.
Mhm.
So it took Manning exactly 3 years. And I don't know, Lawrence and Herbert, year 5 and 6. Yikes.
Again, Lawrence too has been given a shitty deal with the coaches he's had.
I
mean,
don't think he has an excuse anymore. I said at the beginning of the year, if
Cohen.
Liam Cohen couldn't fix him, he was unfixable. Now
Yeah,
I
that's a good
think
point.
he was fantastic. I mean, I put a tweet out there. His final 5 games, he averaged 265 yards a game. He had 15 touchdowns to 1 interception. He was a monster.
The
over the
Jacoby Meyer
last-
effect. Weird when you have a wide receiver too.
I'm not even going to bring it up.
Yeah, and the Chargers' weapons were better this year. I saw Big Fun say, "Oh, Radford and McConkey." Yeah, Johnson actually had a pretty good year, and I don't
stud.
particularly care for him, but
Who?
McConkey's a stud too.
yeah,
I like
and,
McConkey a lot. But
and frankly, I think
Me and Trent were
Johnson-
both McConkey guys.
yeah, for sure. Johnston,
Yeah, what's not to like
He's-
about McConkey? He's a good
Johnson
player.
very-
sucks.
he's very hot and cold. He gets a game
Yeah.
where he can get
Yeah, he does.
120 yards and rips everything off, and he has another game where he drops 4 fucking passes and ends up with 1 catch for 5 yards.
Yeah, and then they drafted Trey Harris in the 3rd. Like, of all guys, Trey Harris was your pick,
And-
bro.
And they barely used him.
That's
wasn't
such a
that good,
Harbaugh
but
pick.
when they did use
That's
him,
such
he
a
was
Harbaugh
effective.
pick.
It was such a mistake not to use him. It really
Like,
was.
Trey Harris over Jalen Royals and Torrey Horton? Really, brother?
He
Oh, not
wasn't-
over Torrey Horton, I wouldn't have taken. But
I was gonna say, that
if
was-
you draft Trey Harris, you draft that skill set,
Yeah,
and
but
put it
he's-
on the field. He has
But
a
he's not a-
unique skill set.
But he's not a good route runner.
No.
No,
And he was drafted at 23 and a half as a receiver.
you
23 and a
didn't-
half as a receiver. Get the fuck
You-
out of here.
You didn't need him to be a good route runner. You got
All right,
a
let's
good
bring it
route
back to the
runner in
Steelers instead of
McConkey. You needed that guy to be your
Nope.
deep threat.
No, Dave.
Dodgers.
That's what
We're on the
Johnson
bus.
was for, though.
Depot here.
Crazy's on the bus. Let's go.
Who's let's project forward. Who's the quarterback
Oh,
for
boy.
the Pittsburgh Steelers next year?
Ty Simpson.
Dear God, no.
Hmm.
I think Ty Simpson is undraftable after that episode.
Well, I don't know about
I wouldn't
Jesus
I wouldn't go
Draftable,
that
Bob?
far.
Fucking Christ, Bob.
I mean, he basically broke down and asked for orange slices and a bottle on the sideline. That's not the guy I want leading my franchise. I'd take Caleb Williams over him. Although
Oh,
I do have to
God.
freely admit I am not a Caleb Williams fan.
Yeah, you can't. You
He doesn't like
I kinda
anybody.
have to
Trent, he
admit-
doesn't like anybody. Brother, he doesn't like anybody.
I can't help you
I'm
there.
not
I'm
alone
not
in
a
the
Caleb Williams guy either.
hate, by the way.
Jordan Love, oh, he's all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
Justin Herbert won't be starting in 3 years.
Yeah.
So come on, who's the quarterback?
Ty Simpson. I just said it.
I think it ends up
Trent?
being Malik Willis.
I
I
think
do.
Malik Willis too.
Yeah.
First of all,
I
let
don't
me
love it.
let me say
I don't
this
love
though.
it.
Trent, I'm going
I-
to text you exactly why I will not let that happen.
I want nothing to do with trading for a quarterback. We have got to do a reset, and we need all of our draft picks for shit beyond next year. Because let's
Would
be
you
honest.
trade for Trevor Lawrence if the Jaguars offered?
Well, if
Yes.
you're gonna get a guy,
Yes.
I'm talking about like Kyler Murray.
I would too.
Like I'm not trading for
No, I don't want
fucking
Kyler.
Kyler Murray.
I don't want anything
Like,
to do with Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray might get released.
I'm assuming
probably
well,
will.
Kyler Murray.
And
is
if that happens,
Wait, Bob,
so
what'd you say,
fucking
sir?
Kyler Murray.
he's definitely getting released.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Greg.
My pick is A+ draft pick.
Nah.
The Will Howard. Thank you.
Look, it'll put us in position to
Yeah, for
be
a
there to
top
take
draft in the top
Sagan or-
five.
You're in
or
position to go
CJ
fuck
Carr.
yourself, Bob. That'd be awesome.
Oh shit!
Oh, Trent, you're getting called out, buddy.
I know, fucking
Carson Beck.
Carson goddamn Beck.
Carson Beck.
I am-
oof.
I actually would draft like a Drew Aller, Cade Klubnik in like the 3rd or 4th round and start him. I actually would. Dead ass.
I would. I've told these guys before. I'd take a shot at Drew Aller.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Round.
Oh, for sure.
I
That
would definitely
profile,
do
brother, that profile you have to take. You have to
Davis
take a
knows.
chance.
Let me ask you this question.
Look at Bob. Look
if
at Bob.
Drew Aller plays for Indiana and Mendoza plays for Penn State, are we talking about Drew
Indiana's
Aller being the
0
first
and
round pick in the
12.
draft? I
No.
think we are.
Uh-uh.
Bob,
No.
you're wrong, bro.
I think we
James
are.
Franklin handcuffs quarterbacks. He handcuffs offenses. I mean, dude, you know who Indiana's play call or not Indiana? Sorry, Penn State's
I
play
was gonna say.
caller was this past year.
I don't.
I
The
don't
guy
really
from
care, 'cause-
Kansas.
Yeah,
Kansas,
I
not
don't really
like
care because
Kansas
Aller in
football.
every big spot in his career comes up smaller. And
Oh, I'm sorry.
smaller and
I'm sorry.
smaller.
Are we?
You're talking
we're
about
both-
Franklin, right? Because
Are
that's
we
who
No,
talking
I'm
Franklin
talking about
rules.
Drew Aller.
No,
Are
you're
we talking about the
Franklin.
guy who won 2 playoff games last year?
How do you do against Notre Dame again?
He won 2
Yeah, but-
playoff games.
But how do you do against Notre Dame?
But you said big spot. A big spot is a playoff game.
Yeah,
Corb, am I wrong?
Winning 2 playoff games doesn't matter when the committee puts fucking St. John's of the
No, it
Blind
wasn't like that
in
last
as
year.
a
It
12
wasn't
It,
as bad as-
it wasn't like that last year. Boise State was a really good football team.
Boise
And-
State sucked.
No, they did not suck, Bob. They did not
Bowling,
suck.
Butterball
suck.
fumbled the ball twice.
Genties was legit, Bob. Legit.
Yeah, he was
Anyway-
so legit.
anyway.
Look how he did in the pro.
So
Okay,
I
God.
would
Anyway,
say-
James
We're falling
Franklin
off the wagon.
totally handcuffs offenses and handcuffs.
That's what I've been telling these guys. They don't listen to me. They don't
It's-
listen to me.
they might
don't
look,
like-
you're getting bent out of shape. They might get him in the 6th round.
That's what I'm
7th round.
saying. That's what I'm
I think
saying.
he's going.
Yeah,
I
that's the
think he's
thing.
going
Fourth
really
You take a
round.
well.
flyer on a guy like that with those kind of
Yeah.
measurables.
That's what I'm saying.
You take a
You-
flyer on that guy.
Those
I don't have
traits
problems.
are nuts, bro.
Will Howard or
Like,
Drew Aller?
Drew Aller.
Drew Aller.
If it's Drew Aller on
100%
day
same guy.
3, it's okay.
No, it's
Same
not the
guy.
same guy. One guy has a noodle on, the other guy doesn't.
He's right.
I don't
He's
think
right.
it's fair to call Aller's arm a noodle arm.
Hey, it could be
You know
worse.
who it's
It could
Aller's
be
got
a
a-
1-year wonder.
I've caught
Al-
passes from Drew Aller. Aller has a fucking cannon, bro. A cannon. Like these hands have caught passes from Drew Aller. He's got a cannon. I promise.
Yeah, Eller. No, that's not the answer. I mean, if you get him in the 6th
I'm not saying it's the
round,
answer,
okay.
but you take a flyer on him in the 3rd, 4th
Yeah.
round.
No,
That's
that's
all
the
I
3rd
said.
or 4th
Not
round.
3rd.
No,
I go
he's
day
not
3. Day
First
3.
of all, he's not going to be healthy at the combine, but even if he is at best a 6th round pick. At best.
Those traits will put him in the 3rd or 4th.
I think you're going to be surprised. What is
I
this?
think,
You're in a position to go fuck yourself. I will drop my bomb. Jesus Christ.
Oh, did he like that little comment I made?
He did.
You
There
guys,
is-
you guys,
there
you guys
is-
need to talk to Bob more often than I do. Who does Bob actually think is good at quarterback? Like ever?
You don't even like Mendoza, do you?
Well,
No, I like Mendoza.
First-
I've been on Mendoza all year.
Oh, you do like Mendoza. I'm right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Who does
You
Bob
do, you
actually
do.
think is a good quarterback? Does anybody know?
you
What,
got to
in the
get back to the
NFL?
70s.
The 3rd string from fucking Notre Dame.
No.
Yeah, CJ Carr. He's got a big
CJ Carr.
on for.
CJ Carr is the top quarterback in next year's class.
CJ Carr.
Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
Bro said Joe
kinda
Burrow, but
weird
not
after
Justin Herbert.
three.
Greg's trying to just poke the bear here with the Trinidad Chambers.
God
fucking
damn it.
comment.
Yeah.
I'm not going to even.
There you
That's
go.
for another day. I'm
Dave,
waiting
I'm
to
proud
see
of
if he
you.
measures over
Dave,
6 feet.
You show constraint. I'm proud of you. Good job.
Thank you.
And you too,
Thank
Trent.
You, David. Thank you, David.
Yeah. I think
Trent,
I'm
you're a
telling you,
shambles-
in the 5th.
Trent, you're a shambless guy?
No, me and
I
Dave
know.
have had a fucking
No.
eight-hour argument about Trinidad
was-
Chambliss one
You're
day.
selling
was
that
like-
kid short.
I was
You're
like,
selling
really,
that kid
Trent?
short.
Like,
I'm
I thought
selling
you
him
had-
exactly as tall as that motherfucker is. Okay, he's short and he's not going to be fucking.
I said I'm
sold
waiting
any
to see the
bigger than
measure.
that.
He's
Yes.
listed at
I would-
6'1".
Gary, right here.
6'1".
I
Right
would
there.
just like to point out, so did Jimmy McElroy. You want him on your fucking team?
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
National
Jim-
championship doesn't mean shit as far as being a good pro quarterback. It doesn't.
That's correct.
Matter
That
of
is
fact,
objectively correct.
you can look back at a long fucking list of national championship.
Are we talking about Will Howard here?
quarterbacks who
What are we
didn't
talking
make
about?
it.
Yeah, he's talking about Will Howard.
I mean,
Oh,
you guys.
okay. Some
I mean,
of that.
think about this. Think about the top 4 quarterbacks in the league: Texas Tech, Wyoming, Louisville, North Carolina.
Well, that's always my argument when Bob, when you
Jordan
say,
Love went to Utah State. Justin
Yeah.
Herbert went to Oregon when Oregon
Yeah.
was mid.
That's
Like,
true.
I mean, Joe Burrow's the outlier. He's like the exception of the rule. Oh, national championship. But like, how good really is he? I don't know. I kind of agree, Bob. Like,
Yeah, there's just certain things.
don't mean
about
shit.
certain schools, it doesn't mean as much as you think it means.
yeah.
I'm just saying,
No.
Will Howard can run like a deer. He's well rested. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just.
Hey,
I-
draft Jeremiah Love, run the option. Let's single win, baby.
John
Let's
Gruden
go.
said
Jesus
he's,
fuck.
he's,
We are
he's the
not
guy.
drafting
He's
a
the-
running back in the first round, Bob. He's not even going to be there at pick
No,
21.
he's not going to be there. So it's
Okay,
Dude,
but
he's gonna be
what if
gone
he
inside the
was?
top.
What if
if he's there
Why
at
are you
21,
not-
you got to think about it. You got to think
No.
about it. 21.
No.
He's the best player on the
No.
board at 21.
Would
by a
you do
mile.
Are
it?
we really going to fucking draft a running back and bitch about wide receiver for another fucking season? Seriously, guys?
We
come
are
the
not
fuck
going to
on.
pass the ball next
Thank
year.
you.
Say,
Thank you.
all right, let's ask this question. He's there at 21.
So we're not
and
going to pass it
Lemon's
next year, so you're just
No.
going to fucking bail on wide receiver
No.
for another 2
Dave?
years?
I'm with. I say no.
No, it depends on
gone.
which
If he's there at
quarterback's still
21 and
there.
Lemon's gone.
It
So now
depends
your
on what
top three
quarterback
receivers are gone.
falls.
You're going to reach for a wide
Two,
receiver at 21.
wide receiver. It's quarterback or wide receiver.
Reach.
I
They're
just
not
said Lemon is
last
gone.
night.
either one in the first round.
You're
I
not.
guarantee it.
They're not what?
I don't think 3 receivers are going in the fucking first 21 picks.
I think it's,
You might be
it's-
wrong.
It's close.
There's going to be three.
Trent, have
I
you
don't-
seen the receiver class?
Yes, I know,
Bro, Mekhi Lemon, Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate are all going top 15.
Thank you.
We're gonna
That's what I
get. We're
told
gonna
you-
get.
I told you
We're
that
gonna get.
yesterday.
We're gonna get. Denzel Boston is my pick because he's my profile picture on Twitter. If anybody's curious, that's who that is.
Yes.
Or Casey Concepcion. I would fade all day because
I don't like Concepcion.
I'm not
I don't
crazy
either.
about Concepcion.
I'm with
I
you,
like
Trent.
the Washington kid.
Boston. Oh my.
He's the next one. Lemon is my top guy.
I just like
Awesome.
saying his last name, Concepcion. I like saying it.
Yeah, but he kind of
Dave would-
stinks.
Dave
Look,
was hard
He's
hitting.
not good.
I'm
Kinda
very
stinks.
early in my draft prep, and I'm a Notre Dame fan, so I love
We couldn't tell.
I love. But that being said, there's a lot of places that have him as the best overall player in the draft. If he's there at
I don't-
21, you've got. To
I
take
don't disagree with that. That is
Yeah,
true.
but
That
I
is
just
true.
I don't want Love either. But if he's sitting there at 21 and those 3 wide receivers are gone, you got to think about it.
What about
Because he's
Denzel
the-
Boston? He's a good fourth receiver in this class. He's great.
But like
Oh,
Bob
Trent,
said-
you don't
Wait,
like Denzel
Ti-
either.
Wait,
No,
time out.
I like
We
Denzel.
don't-
I'm still over the whole. We've been sitting here fucking bitching at nauseum over wide receiver, and we're sitting here fucking arguing about taking a goddamn running back in the first round. This is the Najee Harris draft all over again.
Can I
Najee
point
Harris
out?
is nowhere
No.
near. Come on.
Can
I
I-
don't
can I-
care. It's
Jeremiah
the
Love
same
is
fucking
not
idea.
Najee.
You're
Sorry,
drafting
Dave,
a
go
running
ahead.
back
May
instead
I
of a
point
fucking
out-
position that
may
you
I-
absolutely have to have.
May I point out that we don't need a run back when we have KJ?
KJ's got
So you got a chance to have Gibbs on your team. That's who the equivalent is. And you say no because we need a wide receiver.
His
I say no
equivalent.
because we have
worry about
KJ.
it later.
Yeah.
yes.
Jeremiah
Take it
Love's like
more-
Travis. He's like Travis Etienne.
No,
He's not-
He's better than.
He ain't. He ain't no
he's
Gibbs.
Way better than him.
He ain't no Gibbs.
He's got a shit ton of traction on him too.
Bob,
I'm
there's no Genty.
Bob, by the way,
There's no
I am.
Genty, Bob.
I am a Notre Dame fan as well, Bob. Just
Yeah.
I did want to point that out there as well. I am a Notre Dame. He ain't no. He ain't no Gibbs. He's
He's
like
no Genty either.
he's
He's no
like-
Genty. He's just on his
No,
level. I'm sorry,
he's
Bob.
not
He's
the
just
same
not.
runner.
Genty is.
You're just now. You're trying.
Jeremiah
You're
Love
trying
on
to
his
force the man.
best, on his worst day, is 10 times better than Ashton
right.
Genty will ever be.
Before I
Oh,
get out,
Jesus
before we get
fuck.
out of here, I'm going to give you. This is from Be Online Sports, the favorites to be Steelers coach in 2026. Anyone want to take a guess on who's the leader of the pack right now?
Aaron
Coward.
Rodgers.
Brian Flores.
Arthur Smith.
Brian Flores.
Phil got it. Phil got it. Brian Flores plus 300. Marcus Freeman plus 350.
Larry
Jesse
Foote's
Minter.
on that list. Larry Foote's on that list.
Larry Foot.
No, he's not. Jesse Minter, Chris Shula, Anthony Weaver, Robert Sala, Jeff Halfley.
Okay.
What's
Well,
Chris
Randall
Shula?
L is actually 8th on that list.
The reason
14
the
to
reason
1.
I put Larry Foote I said that is because my buddy on FaceTime earlier had read Larry Foote on like some betting site for odds. That's how I knew Flores was one. So yeah. Yeah.
This
I
is
would
Bet Online.
I
Stefanski
won't-
is 16 to 1.
that low?
Yeah.
I did Stefanski yesterday.
I just want to throw this out here. Steelers Freak brings up. This is a huge bonus of getting
Yes.
rid of Mike Tomlin.
They
I
do
do
need
not
to
think
draft
free
too.
agents
Yes.
no longer want to go to Pittsburgh. They do want to come here.
Well, it
That's why
depends on
they
who they hire.
have to hire a guru for the
Yeah,
head coach,
they
or
do.
get rid of fucking Arthur Smith and bring
They
in
do.
another guy.
Arthur Smith is
Yeah.
gone.
I would
Not
take
just
I
the
would take
Damage.
I would take
The
Boston.
damage
I would
is
take
bad.
Boston in the first. I'm taking Boston the first, and we have 3 third-rounders. I'm taking Boston the first,
Yep.
and somebody else in the third round.
That's exactly where I had it too. 'Cause
Preferably
I
like
have-
a slot build, I guess, but not
That's what I
5'7", not 5'7", like 5'11".
yeah.
Yeah, no more.
Well, you can have a big
Midgets.
slot too. You can have a power slot guy. I mean, you could go get like a power slot guy who runs out of the slot.
Look, but you got to remember the Steelers just don't do it. They've only drafted. I think.
But we just got rid of the guy who just the Steelers do the what? He's gone.
Cowher didn't do it.
Different.
Chuck Noll didn't do it, and they didn't do it before Chuck Noll. They've only drafted 7 wide receivers in the first round in a 100-year history of the franchise.
Well,
it doesn't happen very often.
But the NFL changed not 100 years ago. The NFL changed like in the last 15 years.
Okay.
The current group,
when did
Con Weidel,
Holmes play?
has only drafted 1 wide receiver.
06? Was he drafted in 06, I think?
Yeah.
Yes.
The year after Ben.
Yeah. Yes.
Or maybe 2 years after Ben.
2. Ben was drafted on my birthday, my day of birth, I should say.
It was after we won the 05 Super Bowl.
I think Roman Wilson is on the roster. This is a question we have. Yeah, I think he is on the roster next year.
He's a third-round pick.
I don't think so.
Now that Aaron Rodgers is gone.
Oh,
you can't burn third-round picks.
You know what?
That's
now
the thing
that
with Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, you know what? Now that Tomlin and Rodgers
Rodgers
are gone,
that's good.
He
for Roman
has
Wilson.
life now. Yeah,
that's good for Roman
you're
Wilson.
right. Wow,
That's very good for Roman Wilson.
Who's
AR3's
gonna
gone,
change-
right? I mean, Calvin Austin's gone, right?
Roman Wilson takes the Calvin Austin role. He's going to be the gadget guy.
I don't.
Yeah, but
Denzel run
Boston has taken Adam Thielen's role.
Yes, and you're
Does
going
Adam
to have
Thielen have a
another.
role?
And I still think you're going to draft a guy in the 3rd round that's going to play over Roman Wilson.
They're
But
going
you keep him for depth.
They're going to sign.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's going to be wide receiver 4. He's going to be the gadget guy that you use in situations.
They're going to sign Charlie Kirk, you say?
Christian Kirk.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I saw that. What's Stephen A? Oh my
Stephen
God.
A. Smith.
Poor Stephen A. Man, poor guy.
What a buffoon.
Look, although it's a new regime, so it could be different. But the history of the Steelers is if you cook us, we sign you. That's why they signed Gainwell, and based on Kirk last night and being a free agent, and the fact we almost traded for him 2 years ago.
Is Christian Kirk a free agent next year?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's 31 next
But
year.
he didn't do jack
we're
shit
definitely
until
signing
this
his
game,
ass.
though, right? Didn't he have
What
a
do you guys think of
I-
Surratt?
I
kinda
agree.
like Surratt.
I'm a Surratt guy.
I think I
Surratt's
kind of like
going.
Surratt too.
Surratt's
I can
probably
get
going
on
to go
board
in the
with that.
2nd round. So if you're going to draft in the 1st round, Surratt's going to be your.
I would say
don't think
Surratt
he-
might go late first.
It's
I'm
possible.
very confident.
Is he
he'll go
the
late first.
I don't.
wide receiver in this class?
I have him at 5. Yeah,
No.
I
Not-
go Tyson, Lemon, Tate, Boston, Surratt.
You go the Pats route and just
Sounds
start
right.
trading.
I think he's
going to
run. I think he's going to run slow. At the
He
combine.
probably will, but we know he's not.
And I think he's going to get. He's
That
not.
is my
He's a
favorite
contested catch guy. I think he's going to run slow, and I think he's going to fall. He's easily going to be in the 2nd round, in my opinion.
See,
I've had a
that is
2nd round grade on him for a long time.
Yeah.
I actually think Cooper ends up being the better pro.
Honestly, I kind of our New England buddies in the chat for fantasy were pointing out.
Look at Big Pun.
Jeff and John.
I love you, Big Pun.
Would you sign? Jesus Christ, no.
New regime here. You never know.
Nah, I wouldn't though.
New regime, but the same ownership that fucker sent his ass out the door. The same GM that sent his ass out
You know
the
where
door.
George Pickens is going to end up? Hey, I'm serious. If I was going to bet where he's going to sign,
He's going to stay in Dallas.
no, he's going to the Jets.
Me and Trent were
Okay.
talking. If he goes to New England, it's over.
I
It's
don't think
over.
him and Vrabel
That
would
coach
be like
can handle
oil
him.
and water.
No,
Drake
he
May's
would.
going to throw
But
him.
He wouldn't.
dimes down the
Rabel
field.
would not do Pickens.
Is Diggs gone, or is he still there?
Diggs is going to be gone.
I think.
he's got
I
so much
think
trouble.
he's gone after
I
this
think-
year.
I think Diggs is going to get another contract. Him and May love each other.
They've
It
done
depends
good.
on what the
Yeah,
work
he's got-
release schedule
I don't
is.
know.
I mean,
I
if,
think-
if he's out in time where he can go out and play football on Sundays.
The reason I'm
and
asking is
serve
if they
time.
have Pickens and Diggs, they're going.
No, they don't want both. That's
They're
asking
going to
too
cook
much.
it.
Yeah.
It is, but if they can keep their heads together, they're
Drake
gonna
May
cook
and
pretty
George
good.
Pickens on the same team is a nightmare. Is a
Diggs
nightmare.
is gonna be suspended for at least 8 games going into next year.
Why? What do you do?
Choked his girlfriend, right?
Yeah, he.
Oh, you didn't know
Oh,
that happened?
didn't Christian Barmore do it too?
Yeah,
they're both
Yeah.
they're
Yep.
both in trouble for that.
Didn't they do it together?
That bill's coming for the New England Patriots. That bill is coming.
It was one of those parties, Colin.
Yeah.
Start calling them the Bushwhackers.
Look, in theory, I guess
Jesus
if you
Christ,
put
Dave.
that talent with Drake May, it would be.
That's a
ridiculous.
wrestling tag team,
It is.
Dave. Just so you understand, that was a WWE reference.
Okay.
I would never go that other route like you're trying to.
Yeah,
just
Drake
too
May
many-
and
We're
George
trying to get
Pickens would be
monetized here, right?
Yeah, there's just too many football guys who say that Pickens is never going to play on a winner. He's the perfect. He's
Agreed.
No,
a
fucking
below
zero.
500. I'll run up some stats for you. I mean, he's what Deontay Johnson would have been if Deontay Johnson would have let his talent actually shine.
Modern day DeAndre Hopkins is what you're saying?
No, Deontay Johnson.
No, DeAndre Hopkins, always on a losing team in Houston. Just had a great
and-
stats.
okay.
Great hands, great at the catch point.
Good comp.
Okay.
I actually like that comp.
Yeah, I think Pickens is better, but
Hopkins ran all of his routes though. Tried most of the time.
I don't think
Hopkins
you
was
remember
pretty
prime
elite.
DeAndre Hopkins, brother.
Yeah, he was pretty elite.
I was never a big D Hop fan.
I mean, he's no DK, but he's pretty good.
Oh,
DK.
Jesus.
He
All
is
right,
no
DK dropped more balls this season than Hopkins dropped in his career.
DK drops cap.
fairly
I'm
accurate.
PFFing this.
DK drops
stat,
cap.
BFF it. BFF the
Interesting
fuck out
stat.
of it.
DK Metcalf dropped more balls than the year that they killed Deontay Johnson for dropping balls.
No,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, he had 8.
He said
Right.
maybe.
He had 8. 8, I think. Right?
I will not do slander of Mr. DK.
Mm.
Hey, he's the best Robin in the league. We just got to find Batman.
Be careful
would
calling
be
him his full name. He might punch you in the face.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Colin's next. He keeps calling him the Kalen.
Yeah, on God.
He's going to come after you.
Then again,
Yeah.
Colin might like
He
it too.
doesn't
So I don't
mind
know.
that.
Colin's into those kind of things.
He
Yeah.
said in an interview he doesn't mind that it wasn't the DeKalen thing.
Hey,
What's the 6 for?
Yeah, this is getting weird.
Bring up
six
Six
drops.
Percentage.
6 drops regular and postseason. 6 drops.
Yeah.
6.
That's
I
generous.
want to say Deontay
That's
had
not that bad,
5
then,
his
is it?
rookie year.
No,
where
it's not.
Everybody killed him.
I was gonna say
No,
6 is not that
Deontay's
bad.
worst year was 8, and everybody thought he had a batshit number, but Jamar Chase and Tyreek Hill had like fucking 12 apiece.
And I will add that Ben Roethlisberger threw him about 20 hospital balls that last season. Almost got him
Well,
killed.
Also the biggest thing, well, I guess not the biggest thing, but my biggest issue with the whole like Deontay thing was like all of his passes, like Deontay Johnson, or let me rephrase, DK Metcalf's average depth of target was still 11.8. Deontay Johnson's was probably like 8.5 that year. I mean, I can't confirm. I could pull it up, but like
Yeah, but
he's
that
not-
last year was Matt Canada, right? That whole
Yeah, it
offense was a fucking train wreck because of him.
Yeah.
I
Look,
get it.
I'm just, I've got our solution for wide receiver too.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, I was
He's
gonna
been
say,
at it. He's maybe a little bit.
Keep in mind we're at an hour and 30.
Yeah, he's got all off season to get ready. Let's bring back
Plenty.
AB.
Bring back who?
AB.
It's my boy.
He'd be better than half the wide receivers on this team right now.
I still have a signed picture from him up there.
Yeah,
Nice.
let's get him. Let's get him all the way into CTE so he gets his get out of jail free card.
Well,
I don't
he
want to go
is,
too far down this rabbit hole, but he's wide receiver 2 on this team right now. I don't care what shape he's in.
he is no Greek god like DK, but I would accept him back on the team.
As would I. They know I'm an AB apologist here. I
I
like
know you guys hate the idea, but I'm telling you right now, don't be shocked if AJ Brown lands in Pittsburgh.
2
Oh,
Greek
Jesus
gods.
Christ.
You might have to hold Colin down if that
I was
happens.
gonna say, my man. Whew. Relax.
No, but
Listen,
You can't even-
I don't. I want nothing to do with AJ Brown.
Hey,
Corum,
hey, buddy.
Corum,
You all right?
I'm stealing that from you.
What's that? What are you gonna steal from me? What?
Hold him down. No, that was good. But no, dude, you give me DK and AJ Brown, son.
I looked up
With
AJ
Mason
Brown's
Rudolph.
separation rate. I looked up AJ Brown's separation rate. In the last 4 years, he has gone from 2.7 yards of separation to 2.8 yards of separation to 1.7.
His yards per route run also went down by a lot, which isn't really all of his fault. He also has like black Kenny Pickett at quarterback, and like I don't know, Kevin Patullo got fired today.
Well,
Hey, speaking of which, he's a free agent.
That
That was
was
a quarterback.
That one took me a minute to sink in to like fully grasp that one, but I like it. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Oh my.
All right, on that note, we're gonna wrap this because we'll get.
We're getting dangerously close to Colin getting us banned off YouTube here.
Colin's gonna get us kicked off YouTube.
I fucking love you guys, dude.
We love you back, brother.
I have enjoyed Colin borderline Brokeback Mountain on here for the last
Guys,
how long?
Dave, you're not helping. Dave, you're not helping. I'm trying to get out of here. Guys in the chat, thank you a lot. You're always great as usual. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can find us on YouTube,
Everything.
Apple, all that stuff. Hit that subscription button. Until next time, thanks for listening to the Steel Sanctuary Podcast.
And just like that, I left everything. See ya!